Warrior's Riff package consists of 3 pretty mediocre spells, but if we play them at the end of our turn, they repeat the last riff we cast. So every riff beyond the first is pretty good. And with Tidepool Pupil, we can potentially get some extra riffs. It's a 1-mana 2/1 with a battle cry that says if we've cast 3 spells while holding it, we get to discover one of them. I'm also playing an Excavate package, so we can get an extra copy of Blast Charge to ramp up to our Azurite Ox faster, or we can get an extra copy of one of these smaller rewards along the way, or an extra copy of a treasure from Marin. Just a ton of really powerful stuff Tidepool Pupil can do in this deck. The Pupil is also a Naga, which is a bit of a rare minion type, so I decided to play a Menagerie package as well, with One-Amalgam Band. It's a 7-mana 6/6 legendary, with a battle cry to gain a bonus effect for each different minion type we've played throughout the game. And this card actually got a recent change that a lot of people might not have noticed. It used to be able to get stealth, but now it can get elusive instead. Not sure if that's a buff or a nerf, but either way I wanted to try it out. Death Knight. I'm 3-1 against Death Knight. Do I keep Tidepool Pupil when I have Party Animal? I'm definitely keeping the other 2. It's a guaranteed buff. I mean, I do want to put some spells into it. I've got a 2, I've got part of a 3. Maybe I keep it. I don't know. Pretty questionable. Alright, Kobold Miner rounds out my turn 3 with Mermy. Kind of a bummer that I drew 2 things that don't get buffed. But hey, I drew a Bridge Riff for my Tidepool Pupil, so that's good. I do think my 2/2 Mermy is probably better here. So the dream is Bridge Riff on 5 and then Pupil Riff on 6. But I'd have to draw a spell for that to happen. I don't think any of the 2-cost spells from this could give me... I guess I could hit the one that discovers a 3-cost card and it could give me a 3-cost spell. And there's a Verse Riff. Well, I think I'm always... I guess I'm not always playing this. I'm always playing this. Stalactite's kind of juicy here. I think I Stalactite. And then I can still Bridge Riff next turn. And we'll just have to play the second Bridge Riff on turn 7. Should be fine. And the Rubian Egg. Hopefully I draw something I can spend some mana on, so I can Verse Riff a Bridge Riff next turn. Last charge. It gives me a 3-mana card, so I would be able to Verse Riff. It's not a great blast charge, but I think it's pretty good. Beautiful. Probably the best thing I could have hit here. Holy shit. I don't know if Ragnaros is necessarily the best when they have an Nerubian Egg. What if I pop their Death Rattles and then Rag has a bunch of 4/4s to aim at? I mean, this thing is kind of obnoxious for my 3/1 anyway. Is this stupid? Am I being stupid? It does suck to let them have 4/4s into my 3/4, but maybe it's fine. Well, next turn can be Tidepool Pupil into bridge into verse, which gives me a bridge. So that's pretty sick. I got insane tempo off this World Pillar fragment, but the 2 cards I got in my hand, I'm probably just never playing. Kind of a bummer. These are surely undead, right? Yeah. Blast Charge lets me play Ox here. There's a non-zero chance that Ox is lethal. I think my Riff stuff is pretty good here, though. What kind of band has 5 guitarists? Ragnaros would definitely be a drummer, right? He's got that big ass hammer. And then I guess Tidepool Pupil on vocals. Wow. I feel like that was pretty good. I guess they had to send 4 of those into my taunts. Two beautiful, wonderful, perfect cards. Wow, what an amazing hand. I think I go Party Animal One-Amalgam next turn. Delay my 1/2 so it's instead of 2/3. I do hate that card. I could verse riff it. So, by not verse riffing here, I give my opponent at least 1 more card to potentially copy a bridge riff. But I can maybe copy the bridge riff anyway. I probably just smack that. This card is actually surprisingly annoying. Still Gorgon's Ormu though. Tidepool Pupil. I guess I'm probably cheesing here. Just seems like my turn sucks so much if I don't play cheese. I could make this attack to protect my jukebox totem. I don't think that's important. This thing is pretty good if they don't have a divine shield for it. Oh, it's still alive, but they can weapon into it.
Feel that healing beat.
So this gives me 2 damage. I mean, it would let me clear their board.
So many choices.
I feel like playing a backstage bouncer might be better. Not feeling great about my current position in this game. Another weapon. Oh, okay. Not my favorite bridge riff. Not excited to see a 4/5. Oh, blast charge. Is that good? So like I can go in here, execute it, play bridge riff, get 2 4/3s, kill gold panner, but then I have 2 3/4s against this 4/4, which is like really shitty. I can also just hero power, play bridge riff. I have 3 4/3s. So I guess I would kill these and leave up gold panner, but it's a 4/5 against 2 3/4s. I don't fucking know. Next turn can be hero power pupil plus another double bridge. Or I can instead get the execute if that happens to be better. $11.10. I think I can still double bridge here. I have 7 mana, the bridge costs 6. So yeah, I just play Mermy with it now. I couldn't have done it with Pouch of Coins like I thought, but it still works out. So I can send everything into the 11/10, or I can kill all 3 of these and leave myself with a 4/1. I think my frog is just way better against this smaller stuff. They are pretty low on resources. How big is this minion? Oh, it's really fucking big. That's pretty annoying. Well, I've got like 5, 6, maybe Chorus Riff. I have a lot of pretty good draws in my deck. But I am going to need to hit one. If I draw into like a Tidepool Pupil or a party animal here, I pretty much lose the game. Very nice. Oh my god. Power Slider has to be better than Paparazzi, right? I don't know how big it is, but it's got to be pretty big. It was pretty big. Even bigger than I thought it would be. And that Paladin deck is just like not scary when they're out of hand buff stuff, right? That's a 2 mana 1/2. Actually just worse than Goldshire Footman. Let's go. Nice, 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 nice. I did crush my previous Druid opponent, so I'm happy to see another, I think. What an interesting set of cards. Probably just try to hit some early game for my frog. I did not hit early game for my frog. But there's still some time. That is scary. Man, I'm drawing like crap here. I guess it's coin, carry, and grub next turn. Okay, garbage minion, slow minion, and river crocolisk. A Gorgon Zormu. Okay. I think if I get to send 5/4 into 3/3, I probably bounce her next turn. But otherwise, just playing a Gorgon Zormu with this is nice. Okay, probably just Gorgon Zormu. Gorg into bridge into Burrow verse. I don't know, that might be slow. I think it's fine though. Okay. I guess that's fine. Maybe this thing is not very big. Could maybe play cheese next turn, but I really want to play verse riff. Seems like, I guess maybe it could be like Mermy backstage bouncer verse riff. This summons a single 2/2. Okay, I think I'm doing pretty okay here. And then cheese's 4-cost minions. Probably play that alongside a Burrow Buster next turn. Or it could be a double Mermy plus this. I believe this would be a 7/8. That's pretty strong. Why is this 5/1 so annoying? Could run 2 damage into it, but I don't really want to take 2 damage. There are definitely some Burrow Buster treasures that could help me deal with the 5/1. That is not one of them. I don't want to get swiped and then have to eat that 5. So, anytime I lose a Divine Shield, I draw a card. I think One-Amalgam Band is the only card in my deck that can have a Divine Shield. Wild Growth. They must have a 10-mana play next turn, maybe Reno. I think I just have to anticipate a Reno with a wild growth like that. So how do I bait the Reno without playing too hard into it? It's kind of hard because I don't have much value. I guess this draws a card. Maybe I can just commit a Burrow Buster here. God, this would be so good if I wasn't getting Reno'd. This is a Verse Riff. I could throw out a Mermy just to progress Power Slider, but I don't think I really need to. very annoying that I held back so much against Reno knowing it was coming, and then I just couldn't develop my board beyond a 6-4. But I think I'm doing alright. Hate to see that. I do have an execute, but dealing damage to it's not that easy. Probably just run in the 6-4 and play Geode. What if I eat 8 damage? I'm at 4. There's just no way that's okay. This is just a verse riff, so I don't really care about it. Pretty weak AoE from Yogg. That gear shift is probably kind of scary for me since they have so many 1-mana legendaries in deck, yeah. Does Liadrin do anything? No. 1-mana 4/6. 1-mana 4/6 isn't bad. Oh, that's a full One-Amalgam band. So I can kill this and value trade into this. And then I guess I would play Chorus Riff. Doesn't really do much, but it's fine. How big are you? 9? So this is a 14-15 power slider. Kind of nasty. Only 2. This guy's big, but it gets poisoned. Bridge Riff. God, this thing can just one-shot this, but it's not necessary. I guess I'm just doing this. And then I get a chorus here. Maybe this One-Amalgam band is hard for them to deal with. I've seen one of their swipes already. Theoretically, it should be pretty hard for them to deal with this 12 health minion. But they have so much random crap in their deck and hand that maybe they have an answer. I have no clue what that is. Seems like my opponent also doesn't know what it is since they're treating it like a real discover. Probably should know what you're picking when you play ETC. Although maybe they had multiple good options. I think that was the best outcome for me. Also, I think I might... Can they kill the... Oh, they didn't even have a dragon. I was gonna say, I might execute this so I can 14 face, but it looks like that's not happening. Let's see if this gets anything fun. Ogre Fist Boulder. So I'm running this into one of these taunts, executing, and then sending 2 4/3s into the other. So I can have 2 4/1s or a 5/4 with taunt. Probably want 4/1s. I lied. I'm trading. 4 power minions into 4 health minions is just so good. I do hate missing 14 damage, but I mean, seems like I should be able to make a lot of that back. Like, letting their minions just run over my taunts seemed kind of shitty. That draws 0. Riff transforms all cards, right? Pretty sure it's all cards. So I can do this to make this. This can actually give me another bridge riff, but I don't know how easy that is to actually use. Let's just go ahead and see what this can do for me. Lover Ragnaros. Thunderbringer, it summons some garbage. Let's just take something with 1 more stat. I can Chorus Riff here to make it a 3/4. Probably not worth it. They're at 1, but they're actually at 6. What is that? A Chia Drake? Oh, they have another Phi. Can't imagine that's good enough, yeah. Man, this power slider is actually nuts this game.